The Kingdom of Bhutan is one of the world's most underdeveloped, remote countries. The Himalayan nation has few natural resources, and 80% of the population live a subsistence lifestyle. The Royal Bhutanese government places a huge amount of importance on the country's strong cultural identity, and Bhutanese people are encouraged to treasure their way of life. For the most part, people living outside of the capital city Thimphu have avoided the rush towards modernity. The villages scattered on Bhutan's hills and mountains are virtually the only places where traditional Bhutanese sports are played. The majority of these target-based sports are thought to have originated from the need to train villagers to withstand invasions from their neighbours. Today, however, such traditional games are played for more social reasons.
It gets harder and harder to meet up with friends and neighbours because every year there is more work to be done in the fields. So playing traditional sports gives us an opportunity to keep those friendships strong. That's extremely important in communities like this. Participating in traditional games also means that we maintain our knowledge of our ancient culture.
One of the most popular traditional sports still played is Degor. 2 teams of 6 take turns to throw flat stones at a small wooden target which is buried in the ground. There are 2 targets placed roughly 20 meters apart. When everyone's thrown their stones, the points are counted and awarded, and then the players switch ends and throw in the other direction.
We sing songs, we dance, and we taunt each other playfully during the game. We help our teammates by showing them where the target is, and we try to nullify the opposition attack by putting them off. We have lots of songs and dances. There's one for hitting the bullseye and one for scoring daya, which is when you are the closest to the target.
In Degor, the taunting, singing and dancing are, as in all Bhutanese traditional sports, almost as important as technical skill. Players with the ability to distract their opponents are highly valued members of the team. Games of Degor can last as long as half a day, and despite the fact that the stones all look similar and the competition is fierce, disagreements are rare.
We all know our stones before we start the game. We never get them confused. It's easy to remember which ones are yours. Degor is an enjoyable and straightforward game, and that's the beauty of it. It started because it was a game that anybody could play virtually anywhere. And although it isn't really played in the big towns anymore, I still think it's a fantastic sport.
Traditionally, Degor would be played by village men when they wanted a break from working in the fields. Organised games between neighbouring villages are now rare, and today Degor is mostly played at annual religious festivals.
As much as we love to play Degor, we just can't play it as much now. We can only really play on Sundays or on a public holiday. So when we play, we make sure that it's a great occasion and that the children that are watching are excited by the sport. So when they are old enough, they too will want to play.
For the rural communities of Bhutan, the existence of sports like Degor are vital. With most people spending 6 days a week working in the fields, playing Degor gives the villagers a chance to meet, socialise, and most importantly, have fun.
I can see Degor being played for the next 30 to 40 years at least. I think our generation has showcased the sport well. We will make sure that the small details of the game, the passion and the skills needed, are passed on to the next generation, so that Degor remains a valuable part of Bhutan's culture.